Right, we're playing today's game of rapid chess, so 2084, good luck. Okay, we've not played before, there's no head-to-head score in that box. We get black. I don't have a set opening against black, I mix it up a little bit. But we're still just trying to stick to principles, get castled, worry about what to do. Should I go in early c5 this one? I'm just debating what to do with my bishop, whether to bring it out. I think I will actually, I'll just go more cautiously, something like this. Bishop up castle. Depends how he develops. He's played pawn up, so I'll match it. So we reserve c6, and then bishop up somewhere or other. He's offered a trade, so it's fine to leave the bishop there and take, drop back, or take. So does he want to do this? That might allow us a check. It's a shame my bishop isn't here. I could have gone forward, but I think I'll just trade the bishop. So he's got a choice to take back with. He could put the pawn in the centre. He's gone with the queen. In that case, I will just develop and break that pin. Okay, what do we do now? He's developed his knight. I'm going to commit first and castle. He could go either side. Let's see what he chooses. Do I go forward and sack a pawn? Takes, 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 take. It's probably bad, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, I don't see any compensation for that. So I'm looking at maybe c5, maybe h6. It depends what he does. He could go queen side. Then I'll probably just play a quick c5. Yeah, he's launched one. It might actually be worth doing that then, but I'll just play a quick c5 and see what he does. Okay, he's played forward. I'm just going to capture there. He's gone with the pawn. Okay, so again, it still looks like a potential to go forward. I could play knight back. Let's just develop here for now, maybe knight back. So if he comes down again, then I'll play h6, I think. But we'll have to try and spend a bit of time figuring it out. Knight up, takes, takes, queen takes. Maybe it's a way to and trade the bishops as well. Take a bit of pressure off, but you give up a valuable pawn. Queen can move. My knight does guard the bishop now, so the queen could potentially move, attack the pawn. Still suspect he might go queen side. Queen up, king across, queen back. Oh, he's played in. Okay, so he wants to really launch one. So take, take, knight back, take, take. That seems alright, doesn't it? If we just play knight back, we hit the bishop, we hit the pawn. We threaten to take and hit the queen. So if he takes, can I sack temporarily? Well, he hasn't. He's gone that way. So I could play knight in and go here. I don't want to do this because I'm not going to take. He wants something like take, take, then knight in. So take now is no good. Knight here could be a move to jump in. That could be a plan. Could be, is it? Again, if I just had that extra move, we're threatening to pile up on the pawn, but it's not happening in a hurry, is it? So I'll just come around and attack the queen and maybe jump the knight and hit the bishop. You always feel like you just won, like you need two moves in a row, don't you, sometimes in chess? Oh, my heat is just a bit much there. Just push it back ever so slightly. Okay, so he has gone back. So I was looking at knight across here. And I'm still looking at knight across. So I'm going to do that. Hit the bishop. We'd like him to take us. I don't think he will. We can't quite push though, can we? Oh, maybe I could have pushed that move. But I think he just had the simple knight take. So I don't think I've got anything. So I'm still expecting him to go this side. But he might not. Let's just see. Oh, he's taken the bishop now. Okay, I'll take. So if knight in now, we could take, take, and get checkmated. So that's what he's played for. Okay, so we can't take there. Well, we could if we did this. We could gamble and do that, or again, we can just sack the pawn. But what else can we do with our knight? I can just let him take like this, just go for development move. I could play pawn up now and allow this. If I take, he goes here, g6. We attack the pawn. He only needs 2 moves to get across. That seems really bad, doesn't it? Really bad. So do I just develop? Do I just... Well, I can't push on. That would be disaster. So what about g6 first? Just sack this. I don't see how to get any counterplay. I can't move the knight because it's checkmate. So here or here. I could do h6. Oh, he's just completely outplayed us, hasn't he? He's found a really tremendous line. Can I play f5 then? Takes. I'm going to gamble and go f5, and if takes, then the knight can take back because we cover the square. Or we could take with the queen. Potentially take with the queen. If everything trades off, we hit f2. We'd have to just see how he plays it, but we are actually threatening to take now. He's played it really well, the opening, really well. So what does he do? We are actually threatening takes, and takes, so there is a threat there. If he takes us, we can take back either way. If he takes here, maybe we could go with the queen and leave our knight here. And if trade everything off, we can take f2 with a check. Or we can take with a knight. We guard the pawn, but it feels a little bit more passive, a little bit more defensive. That's what he's gone for. So I think I should take with a queen here, but it's very committal, but we are threatening everything. So I'm going to go with a queen. So again, if he takes now, we find a take back, but it shatters completely our pawn structure. I think he's found to just castle, just take and castle. Take, castle. And you've got yourself what should be a winning endgame. Give up a pawn to get a pawn and smash our structure to pieces. It's whether we can get the queen off the board, get it down to rooks. Okay, he's gone for it. So he could take now, he can castle either way. See, we hit this, he hits this, but our pawn structure is completely broken. If he takes and we take here, we'd be happy. He could go here, we could activate a rook. He can come across, we can check and force the queen off. If he goes this side, we can grab this pawn. If he goes this side, we take, he takes. Yeah, we do this check. Let's just see what he comes up with. We're actually slightly up on the clock now. Yeah, it's a tad bit warm here, but I don't want to turn my heater off. Then I might get a tad bit cool. He has gone for the castling, so if I take now, if he takes here, we find a check, I think. Trade, I take with my rook. We've got rid of a double pawn. We've gained a pawn, so we're still level. He could gamble, but I don't see anything else worth playing. So I'm going to take and see what he does. But if he takes, we've got the check, and that's what he's done. So I'm going to play it and force the queen off the board. Now, there's a bit of a problem. He's got the rook coming to the 7th rank, but we can try and get to the 2nd rank in return, like rook here, rook here. We might just have to abandon these, get behind the pawn, just try and march the pawn, something like this. Or we could, I guess, drop the rook back if he comes in quickly and look to trade, support this pawn, activate the rook eventually. So it's 2 rooks and 5 pawns each. So let's see what he comes up with. Actually, I will turn it off for a little bit there. It is a bit warm here now. He has gone across. So do I go here? Let him take, but if I come here, he could challenge it and stop me getting here. I've got king up though. He's given me king up to protect, or I could activate the rook with a view to marching forward. And I like the idea of just activating the rook and keep the king in reserve. So I think I'm going to do that and just potentially step forward. Right, the heat is off now. I can click it back on again if I need to, but quite warm now. I like the idea, but the further up the board your pawn goes, the harder it is to defend, and his king can start coming in. So it's whether we risk bringing our king forward now, and what counterplay has he got? Yeah, I thought rook down looked nice, but then we could have matched it with rook down, but then I wasn't sure. If I play here, he can always pin the rook and try and force it off. Oh, he's kicked us. Okay, so we could go here and simply attack the pawn. I don't want to concede the open file, so we can go here with a tempo. See if he pushes on again, and then just start marching and bring the king up maybe. I could go here as well and try and tie him down, but going here, at least we get a tempo doing something, attacking the pawn. So he could push it, he could activate a rook. But I'm really tempted to just start marching or start march the king. I think I should start marching the king. I'm going to bring my king out and try and support my pawn before I push it too far up the board and see what he does. He can obviously go here and force a rook off if he wishes, and it's just a rook pawn endgame. It's tempting to play h5 as well. Oh, he's gone for the activation, but that might allow us a check. If he comes across, we can go here. I guess he'd still have a move like this, but we could check, force him back. Actually, we can check here as well, and he has to block or go back. But I could just start the march now, and if he comes over, I can go again. So this seems like a nice move. Check if he comes here. Do I go here? I guess he could still challenge it and force rooks off the board. So here, if he goes here, I can come up. But he can still pin the rook. We can check and repeat all day long. I don't want to do that. The more I start pushing, the more tricky it is to defend. If I go here, if he pushes, that feels like it would be all right for us. It feels like it would be all right to play h5 now. I'm going to play h5, see what he's got in mind. He can always pin the rook, like we say, but we're holding back in reserve a little bit. If we push on and push on, it could get a little bit problematic. The further up the board it goes, the easier it is for him to challenge it and the harder it is for us to protect it. And he can always pin this now. I mean, I could break the pin by going here, but I guess he could just go with this one, and we're not going to leave the file anywhere. So, but if my king was here, then I could maybe check here, rook here, and he can't pin the rook. If he goes here, oh, he's gone for the rook now. Okay, so we have to retreat. That's fair enough. So I guess we can just go here, and if he pushes down, we could always just take and check or something like that. Actually, I could come all the way back and guard my pawn with a view to going here, but I think it's better to go here and we can potentially jump across. Down we can always take if we need to, and then maybe target this outer pawn. Or we could check here and force a rook off. He's gone for the open file now, so we could potentially go here and challenge it. I think I'll just shuffle my king for now, though, stop him getting in. And maybe double up, but again, he can always challenge it and force the rooks off. Or stop the rooks infiltrating. But yeah, how do we make progress? If I go here, he can push. If I go here, he can push. The more I push them, the more we get a bit of space, but the harder it is to create that concrete blow. But now he's disconnected his rooks. It gives us a chance to go here. If he comes here, we just check. Here, we can check with either rook. Say he moves, we could trade one. Or we could check here, actually, couldn't we? Where does he go now if I check here? If I go here, though, and he doubles up, I can't then go here to block. So I could go here, I could check and trade. Here, that's the obvious move. So rook check. He's got two moves. Other rook checks if he's come forward. He has to come forward. If I take, he can take back, and we might hit this pawn here. So that looks playable to me. We're the first one to get the file, so it's worth taking the risk, I think. I'm threatening a check and win a pawn. If he goes for the counterplay, I mean, we can definitely step out the way this side. But again, he could get this, but if we win this pawn, we protect the pawn as well. So we're threatening check here to win a pawn. I'll just click my heater back on there. I've maybe got it a tad bit too close, but it's all right. But that's the threat, is just to simply check and win a pawn. And now he can't charge the file there. He can that way though. He's found that move. That's nice. I could check here and he's got this. I've got a simple holding move here, haven't I? Let's just play a simple holding move. I'm trying to play reasonable speed now because he's down on time. He's still got nearly 2 minutes. He's got plenty of time, but he's the one down on the clock. And how does he double his rooks up now? King comes forward, we can check, but if he comes forward again, we can't check there. I guess we could come right behind. But he's solid, isn't he? Solid. Rook across just pushes him forward. Check here, he does this. It's very, very balanced. And if I start marching, I get forward, it kind of potentially lets him round the back. But there might be nothing else I can do other than try and march forward. Gain that little bit more space and bring my king forward. That might be the best I can do. I guess if I go here, it takes away this potential check. But right now, I think he just blocks. Trade, I think he'd be very happy with. Oh, he's just marched forward anyway. But now I can check here. And if he goes here, well, I could even check with this one and say take and I'll take here. So that's got to be a move to check here. He goes back or he goes forward. I can then come right back, or I can go here, or I can activate the other rook. If I go here now, I think he's just going to double up. I don't like the look of that, so I'm going to check. But I could potentially activate here. Yeah, he's gone right back. So do I do rook here and come behind? That seems like a thing, doesn't it? I'm going to go here because my rook's sat here not doing a great deal. And I'm going to potentially play here. And try and check from behind. So he's now running away. I didn't quite consider that move. Okay. Do I just double up here then? If I go here now, he can simply step up. We get nothing there. I'm going to take a chance and launch a pawn and maybe go here and support it. Or go up 2. Yeah, he's come forward now. So I'll actually just launch it up 2. And I'll just tuck my king away this side. And my rook covers the file. So he doesn't have a check here. Oh, if he goes here, he has though, hasn't he? So I just bungled this. He's got a check now, but I'd be happy with that one. I think I go here, right? If I go here, oh, I can go here with this one. And then that gives my king a square here as well, potentially. Yeah, he doesn't have rook here to hit these pawns. If he checks, we take. I can then go after his pawn with my king as well. Just that minute up on the clock. That's a potential problem though, because he's threatening to go here and check. I'm aware of it. Okay, I'm going to take that. Now I'm going to double the rooks up. I can always come back. I can try and trade a rook. He's very low on time. I didn't see that, but I'm lucky I've got a check. I actually missed that move completely. Well, he's gone back over. Okay. See, he can do this potentially, can't he? But he doesn't have a check. He doesn't have a check there. It's got to be winning if he trades here, hasn't it? I don't think he can trade. Oh, but I'm keeping his king tied down though, so let's just come to the side. I'm wondering whether to do this or this just because he's low on time. That's a pawn. Okay. I don't want to go here. Do I do this now? I think I take. Oh, he's gone with the rook. Okay. I think that's time to start pushing then. If we can just trade this, we'd be really happy. He's attacked our rook. Let's not wander off too far. Let's make sure we can come back. That's a problem. That's a technical problem, isn't it? I'm going to go after this pawn because I can't keep that one. Oh, he didn't go for it. What the heck? Okay, let's run then. Our pawn is faster, right? We don't want to give that one up. And he's out of time. God, we got down to 19 seconds. We were miles up on the clock. Got down to 19 seconds. Difficult game. Felt like he played the opening very well. Let's see what it was in engine language.
Nice job outplaying your opponent in the endgame.
Oh, we have played a good game at our level. 89.6, 93.9, 24.50, 25.50. No idea how accurate they actually are. But yeah, I knew he's playing the opening well. We're just completely flatline level. Then he's gone slightly wrong here, whatever move that is. And then we just built a gradual advantage. But it's really just because of the clock. It was completely flatline level. So 97, 90. He played the opening better than us, yeah. He played the middle game better than others as well. But we've played a better end game, and that's where it's made the difference. Okay, let's review it.
A common first move that leads several good openings. Bishop g5 develops the bishop and attacks the knight on f6. They played the strongest move available.
Okay, so there was nothing much to see through all of that, because it's still level. We've still level for a long way to go yet.
This is the only move that works, and you found it. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way.
Excellent. Say the one potential, if the rook could be here, you've got a potential check here to win the rook, something to just be aware of. And we've still got a few more moves where we're level, and then we just gain a slight advantage.
They missed a chance to tactically win a pawn.
Ooh, so he had rook check here. We come back and he takes here. I just missed that completely. So we're still level in this position though, but I just missed that. So rook check. Maybe I could go forward. He takes here and just start marching. Because the engine says it's still level, but I just missed that move.
Your opponent had only one good move there, and they missed it. You are now able to kick a rook.
Okay. I didn't do that, did I? Nope.
The only move, and you found it.
Yeah, should have
Your
played it
passed
earlier.
pawn is one step closer to promotion. Your opponent's position went from bad to worse, and is now losing. Dominating on the board and the clock. A strong win.
Very, very good. Not a bad game at all at our level. A few mistakes as we expect, but very good.